welcome to G Vibes. It's your girl G9 in the building. I didn't even introduce you yet. Oh, she already. Say mic check 212.
1 2 1 2.
Oh y'all, so y'all hear that voice? I got my sister in the building today. So today we playing girl groups songs. I know last week we did. Oh my God, this is getting on my nerve. This in my ear. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. So last week we played SWV and Escape girl groups, but I'm gonna play other girl groups that's not noticed right now. We gonna play those people too. Anyway, so I want to talk to my sister. She's in the building. She's always been in the building. What up, Regena? What up, Regena?
Hey y'all. Hey G9 Vibes.
Girl,
I know, right?
You know what? I do want to ask you something before we start.
Oh shit. What?
Come to the mic. Why you saying oh shit? Say your name, say your Instagram.
My Instagram is damgina4 and my name is Regena. Janine's sister, Janinera. You know, however y'all want to pronounce it.
Oh, okay. So I really want to ask you something before we start. Let's get into it real quick. I want to ask you this question. What was G9? What was G Vibes originally? What was the original name of G Vibes?
I don't know.
What was the original name of G Vibes?
No, G9, G Vibes. I mean,
You remember all the names I put out there? Which one did I say I wanted first?
I don't remember.
She trying to play me when she
And
was.
that's what you opened
It was on. Yeah, I opened with that because you don't even know, and you was in the family group chat. Who said something?
I don't know.
It was Girl Vibes.
Right.
Hey y'all, it was called Girl Vibes. I was calling.
I mean, that was all. Like, I didn't know nothing about no damn Girl Vibes, and obviously you can quickly. She literally erased that. Period.
No, the G stands for girl.
Yeah, but your name stands for Jenny. It didn't matter.
Oh, so I am expecting somebody, y'all. Yeah. Oh, so sorry, y'all. I had to ask on somebody. Listen, y'all. So anyway, this episode is gonna be epic. This is episode 87 in the building.
What?
Oh, I have an artist that's coming in right now. I want him to hop on. Come on, check in. This artist right now I met through Instagram. Here you go. How you doing?
How you doing, Mom? It's a blessing.
Bless you too. You can get on the mic and you can put your earphones.
Headphones.
Oh, it's headphones, huh? Why I always get that wrong?
How you doing?
You gotta say your name. You gotta say your Instagram. You gotta say where you from. You gotta say all that. I know you just getting in there, but I gotta squeeze you on in.
Man, I ain't mean to interrupt anybody's situation going on. Hold on now. It's your boy Jordanndwayne checking in from Houston, Texas. Now,
Houston, Texas.
We out here, man.
We need to play Savage then.
Okay, shout out Megan Thee Stallion, man.
Oh, she said we need to play Savage.
Hey, man.
You a Houston rapper or Houston? What would you call the type of artist you would call yourself? Because I listen to your music. You kind of different to me. You don't have the same vibe as everybody.
Yes, ma'am. I'm a creative artist. I don't even consider myself a rapper, just a creative artist in general.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So when did you start writing? And we getting right into it. You said your name and your Instagram already.
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I did. I started making music when I was way young. I think I was like 4 or 5. I started rapping when I was like 14.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. So.
And you're from Houston.
Yes, ma'am. Missouri City.
Missouri City. I ain't never been to
ma'am.
Houston, and it's cracking out there right now.
It's big poppin'. Shout out to the city, man. It's going up. It's going up.
I seen the day parties out there. I said, oh, they lit.
Oh yeah, they get down. It goes down out there.
You be at all the day parties?
I be trying to lay low right now still because of COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Thank you.
Because you wore your mask.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. I be respectful, but yes, ma'am. I'm not every day, not all the time, but we in the mix. We gotta stay. We gotta know what's going on.
When pandemic happened, what was you doing for music? Was you trying? Because you was doing shows still, were you?
No, ma'am. Not when
like,
pandemic.
You was
ma'am.
in that.
Yes, ma'am. I was at home.
So what did you do? What did you get your mind straight? Did you figure things out like, okay, what I'm gonna do is the pandemic and I gotta get my life together right now?
Well,
Am I gonna still rap? Like, did you think that?
Absolutely. I actually wrote a book during the pandemic, and we locked our branding, got the brand a lot tighter and everything. Just got everything a lot more structured with the business. You know?
Yeah.
Just kept everything pushing though, but just tried to stay consistent, tried to stay focused, trying to keep everybody happy though at the same time.
Okay, so how do you keep everybody happy?
Stay productive. Stay putting out new creative content, new work, new this, new that. You know what I'm saying? Involving everybody. Just trying to keep everybody's spirits up while everything is low. You know, so it's a time where everybody's at home. So.
Well, what's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Oh, okay. So we gonna play your song.
Hold up. Oh, you said my song or my sign?
We gonna play your song. You got a song you want us to play?
Yeah, you can play Godspeed if yes, ma'am.
Godspeed. Tell them where to find it. And we gonna play that. We gonna interrupt the girl group episode. I mean, we doing girl groups, but we could throw that in there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's on YouTube. Yeah, well, of course, you know, iTunes, Music, Amazon, all that, Spotify, of course.
Well, he gonna find it right now. You said Girl Speed.
Godspeed.
Godspeed.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Keep trying to bring your girl group in here.
Jordanndwayne. With 2 N's, Jordan. With 2 N's, Dwayne.
Oh, so we gonna play his
exclusive.
Yeah, we gonna play one of his songs right now. I know he got a few of them, a lot of them, but we gonna play all the way from Houston. My guy, I just met him on Instagram and he's in the building.
From Houston.
From Houston, y'all check him out. Here we go, y'all. So that was one of his songs, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. Make sure you tell him where to find your music at right now.
It's on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, everything you like to play it on. We got it on YouTube, everything. Let's get it.
Okay, check him in.
Yes, ma'am.
So I wanted to ask you something. What was that song about? Why did you create that song? Because Godspeed sound like something you was deep thinking about. Like you know what, I'm gonna write something like this. This is what this beat is for.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy, and it's really a wild story behind that. So when I heard the record, actually looking back, it was really just a rough point in my life. But when I heard the record, I write a lot, but when I heard it, it was just one of the records I instantly just on the spot, it just hit me enough just to write something straight to it right then and there. So it's just straight from the heart. It's a heart, and so it wasn't anything to one specific. It was just like a whole, you know, captivation, if that's a word, of everything that was going on, you know, at the same time. Yes,
you
ma'am.
just was thinking, it was like, you know what, I'm gonna pour my heart out right here.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, do you have more songs like that you pour your heart out on?
Yes, ma'am, all of them.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
There's not one that you got for the women?
I mean, that's crazy you say that. I'm really defining my sound a lot more, and my music is definitely catered towards women and open-minded men, because you know, you generally find women are more understanding the music that's deeper than was, you know, the surface music. You know what I'm saying?
The surface music, I get it.
Absolutely.
That's why I said I can hear in your music is different from the regular.
Hey, I appreciate it so much.
So I mean, artists that we see now these days are copying everybody. So it's good to see artists that do them. You know,
yes,
when you just do you, it flow, and people if they gonna mess with you, they gonna mess with you regardless.
Off the top, yes, ma'am.
So what is something that you feel like you bring to the culture of music?
Passion and just truth. You know, with some things, and that's one thing I'm working on with my new music that we getting ready to put out and working on right now. Is just the things people scared to say, but they know they feel. You know, that's what's missing, I feel like, in music nowadays, is everybody want to be hard, everybody want to be this, everybody want to be that. In the old music, where you had Earth, Wind, and Fire, you had Luther Vandross, you had Michael, you had Prince, they telling you what they was feeling. Right. And it's not to where you going in the studio, you know, on every drug that's in the streets, just whining. Right. You know, you speaking, you know? Yeah. So it's music is changing. There's nothing wrong with music changing, but it's different.
I mean, what was your era of music that you could say you really gelled to? Like, you was like, okay, this is my era. When I look back, like, cause me, it's the 90s, and I don't know if it's because I grew up in the 90s,
in the 80s,
ma'am.
In the 70s.
Oh, you saying that? You wasn't even born.
I like it. Girl, don't give me. I will do out my whole laundry list. This is where you can't make music now if you don't even like some of the horns. He was using horns and like piano. It wasn't a track beat.
Exactly.
Right. And you know what it felt like?
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
You know, and that's my sister. My real sister.
We rocking for life. I'm telling you, like, I'm telling you.
This is the thing. You know what it felt like? Remember back in the day when we used to get CDs and they had the interlude? Is it interlude?
It's the intro. And it's the interlude.
Okay, the interlude. It felt like the interlude before the song.
Yeah.
Hey.
And that gave it the vibe.
Or the intro.
To
track 13.
To the track 13. Like, you know how it give you the vibe to the song?
What's getting ready to happen? Absolutely.
Yeah, so I like that. I love those type of songs.
Okay. You so much. Yes, ma'am.
So what do you have next coming out for you? What is next for you?
Music-wise or business-wise?
Music, business, whatever. We talking about all of them.
And summer coming up.
Yeah, you know, we in the scene. I'm going to Houston, too.
Hey,
you know what? I gotta go. I gotta get on the plane to go.
I want to go.
Come on, come out to the city. Come out to the city. But On the music, what's next? We really about to, because it's crazy. I actually had my accident. I crashed my dirt bike. Had surgery. Had my leg repaired, meniscus surgery. Terrible. But we're going back in with one more final push with the EP that we just released, and we're working on a new album. A lot of new singles that we just pushing out, but working for an album. At the end of summer, we're gonna put out something hot, put out something new. You know.
So can you tell me the real difference between the EP and the albums? The albums seem like the EPs to me.
Well, the EP for me was just a little bit shorter. Like when we do an album, we kind of go into a whole different transition. But the EP was like definitely a setup for the album, though.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. It'll be a lot longer, I guess, too.
Yeah, like 13 songs.
That's where the interludes will come in. That's where you put all your intro, your outro, your interludes.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Your skits? Do you have skits?
I was about to say this,
Yes, ma'am.
the talking skits.
Let me tell you something.
We're gonna bring it back.
Lit too. Remember the
Ooh, I love those. I used to
ma'am.
love
We're gonna bring
listening
it
to the
back.
skits.
But we forgot to ask him the era. You never told me what era of music
Did I grow up in, or do I attach to the most?
do you attach to the most?
That's hard.
I'm definitely, it's crazy. I would definitely say the 80s.
Yeah.
Cause it's like I'm a 90s baby, but I grew up with my mom, so we just always Michael, Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just the
So you like that
classic.
Isley Brother and
Love
well,
it.
that's 70s and
Well,
and
that's what I say,
80s.
the 70s. It's the between the
It's
it's like
70s and the
75 to 85, 87. Yeah, they was
Yeah.
jamming.
Oh, wasn't that? That was one of the best ones.
Unreal.
And I was
What is it,
surprised.
Charlie Wilson, like that got me.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
know that one.
Jams.
What is an artist that you I'm not going to say look up to, but you find as one of those artists that you could say like, I like his music and I would like to work with him one day?
Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Rick Ross.
He's a good
Well,
I ain't gonna say musician. He's a good rapper / businessman. Do you look up to him because of those things?
Absolutely.
Because he has like a lot of slashes in his name.
Absolutely. That's how it has to be. That's how that
And
has
he
to
got
be.
a lot of wing stops everywhere.
Hey, that's how it has to be.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he got wing stops and he got another kind of
The rallies, the checkers.
Yeah,
It's different in different
better
places.
be
but-
investing in something that's already here. Why not?
With all that money going around in the United States of America,
Yes, ma'am.
Biden passing laws.
And y'all need to get on crypto money.
Hey, shout out
That's
to
a
the
new thing.
y'all see hey, shout out to the Bitcoin.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Y'all missing it.
Shout out to the Bitcoin.
Bitcoin is coming.
You know what? Someone told me about it and told me I need to get into it and they're gonna teach me a lot about it.
Yes, ma'am. If they take too long to teach you, give me a call.
Well, you could just tell me. I'm a
get it.
DM you
Let's
like,
get it.
can you let me know?
Gotta get your number 2. I
Yeah.
gotta lock in. We locked in. Deeper
Locked
than the
in,
ground.
locked
Deeper
in.
than the ground.
Okay, when we come back, we're going to talk to him a little bit more. You know what? We're going to play another girl group. We're going to play. What we going to play, y'all? We're going to play. Who we was going to play at first? Destiny's Child. We're going to play that. We're going to play that. Hey, welcome to G-Vibes. It's your girl G9 in the building. We got my, what's your name? Say your Instagram again.
It's your boy Jordanndwayne checking in. That's Jordan with 2 N's. Jordanndwayne, okay?
Jordanndwayne, check him out on Instagram. He got some songs I liked on his Instagram. I went to your Instagram. I checked it out because somebody was like, "You gonna let the artist come and don't hear his music?" I said, "You right." He could be worshiping the devil. I said, "You right." So for me, I like to give love to everybody. Like I'm appreciative when people hit me up. I'm appreciative. I like when people hit me back up. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to bless the world with everybody. Like everybody teaches everybody to me. I don't think people
teach one.
Each one teach one. We are not in this world just to be selfish. We are in this world to keep going on. Would it pay it forward? Yeah,
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
what we do.
Yes,
That's what
ma'am.
we
All
do.
the time.
Absolutely.
What is some advice you could give artists that are starting out or don't know where to stand right now and scared? That type of advice.
Learn the business. Like at the end of the day, like don't do what other people are doing. Don't look at this like you got to do what other people are doing. Learn the business. Learn if you're gonna get into it and invest your money into this game, this career field. Learn why you're doing it, and then learn what you're doing it for.
What are you doing it for?
To put a lot as a whole of being a creative artist, to put a lot of people, everybody I care about, in a position to be stable and successful.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Is this somebody you want to shout out or anything?
Man, we be here all day. I shout out everybody that we love. Shout out everybody rocking with us and everybody that's not, because we still gonna roll.
Mama.
I want to thank my mom.
Hey, shout out Mama though for sure. She already know.
You know, it's something I wanted to ask you.
ma'am.
Since you're an artist, are you afraid to? And we go into relationships and stuff like that.
Nah, hit me on the spot.
We did business. We did the artist. Now, relationship wise,
Yes, ma'am.
Now that you're an artist, is it hard for you to find someone to love, to appreciate, that appreciates you? Are you out there looking for someone?
No, it's crazy.
Everybody scamming?
No, it's crazy. I actually been with my girl for 4 years. We hit 4 years on Mother's Day.
Oh.
4 years on Mother's Day.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That is sweet.
Oh, I forget. No. Yeah, yes, ma'am. No, yes, ma'am.
4 years on Mother's Day. That is dope. So,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
What's
We
your
can't miss no holidays. We got anniversaries. We got birthdays, and I know that birthday is around the corner.
No slipping. No slipping. And she got a little man, so, you know, so she got a little boy, so always P's and Q's.
man? You got to, in Mother's Day. You got to really be
Double up.
okay.
Double up.
That's what they say. I mean, that's what Nipsey said. Double up, right?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
So who is
Shout out to
besides?
Nipsey.
Shout out to him. R.I.P. You in that city, huh?
We love Nipsey to death in Houston. We had a candlelight. We love Nipsey to death.
They say he used to come out there a lot too.
We love Nip.
That's crazy.
Nip.
Is it something else that you feel like you need to express on this episode right now?
Man, I just want to say shout out to Los Angeles, everybody here as well, you know, at the station, but we love the city, you know. Houston and LA, it's a big bridge, you know. I know everybody in Houston, they love LA culture. So just shout out to the city, everybody who always show love out here. It's too much love.
Okay, so before you go, I want to ask you this before we go to another break. I want to ask you, in Houston, what are the pros and cons for us? Because, you know, I'm visiting soon.
ma'am.
I need to know the pros and cons before I get there.
Yeah, do you go to anybody's hood? Like, is there hoods everywhere?
Okay.
Like,
Where
LA
are
is
you?
like, we know not to go there.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
we know not to go up there.
Okay.
You're going to stay right up either north or north.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's crazy you say that. So I have friends who come in all the time to see the city. I'm gonna be real. Houston is, as a whole, it's a jungle. I'm gonna be real. It's a lot of nice areas in Houston, but as a whole, it's more areas that need help than are more higher end, if that makes sense. So compared to other areas where it's like, you know, the whole city is nice and you have rougher areas, it's kind of the backwards with Houston. So I say the cons is just know where you going out there, know what you're doing out there, know why you're doing it. Don't move around too late. You know, a lot of the weird stuff that happens in Houston, it does happen at night. It's just, but it's a good city. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody out there, I'm not gonna say everybody. It's definitely a city of love, but you gotta watch who you trust. But that's everywhere. You know?
Yeah, that's
But
everywhere.
Houston,
yeah,
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? It's too much love. We love where we from. You know, it's.
And y'all gas prices, you said it's $2 and
Oh,
we
yeah,
out here
like
for $5
218,
almost.
218, 225, 230.
We at
something like that.
$460 already.
Oh, see, that hurt. That's what we seen that when we landed. We filling up the car once. I'm not playing with I'm not playing with y'all gas stations. No.
Right.
Once.
Okay, you know what? On that note,
Oh, and you said premium. Yeah, that's the top notch.
Yeah.
yeah, you gotta put the premium on.
Yes, man.
That ain't even giving you a half a tank, period. That
Oh,
91, you're killing me.
Anyway, on that note, we gonna head out with him. Say your name, say your Instagram, say anything you would like to leave with.
Jordan.
Man, it's your boy Jordanndwayne checking out from Houston, Texas. I appreciate y'all again. It's your boy Jordanndwayne.
We gonna play another song of his. What song you would like to play right here?
Beautiful Soul.
Beautiful Soul.
Yes, sir.
We gonna play that, y'all. We'll be right back, y'all.
Right.
Right.
Hey, welcome back to G Vibes. We had those artists in here. His name. Make sure you go check him out, cause he
Show him some
came.
love. Show him some love.
He came in and he blessed us all with jewelry today. I gotta show that on my Instagram what he blessed us with. Okay, I appreciate y'all for coming in. Make sure y'all tune in every Monday 6 to 7 p.m. But we're not finished, y'all. We here. We got Regena in the building. Regena,
Yeah.
you are one of those young people that be on CNN all day, every day.
Ooh, that is my show and I'm missing it.
So y'all, I want to talk to y'all because I really never get too much on political things or whatever. But I know you were very much into the trial of
Who? Derek Chauvin, the next trial that's coming
Derek
up.
Chauvin. Derek Chauvin is the one that murdered George Floyd. And I say murder because it's true.
Yeah. It's murder. It's murder.
Bring your mic up.
And he was guilty.
And he was guilty. So for you, how did it feel when you got that verdict? Because I seen you put guilty on there.
I mean, I was excited. First of all, the video in itself
Shows everything you need to
shows
know.
everything from A to B. You see, he never went to the stage. I mean, on the stand to even give his defense. And what you gonna say? I was standing on his neck because.
And everybody that went on there was talking like they all was for George.
All the killings that's going on with black men is ridiculous. And then it's by cops. And then we already know the routine of, even with the air freshener, the young guy that was had the air freshener in his, and that's why they pulled him over. He had it on his.
Oh yeah, the young guy.
What was that? What is
that?
Mirror, the rear view. He had it on
the young guy with the mom that was crying and talking to him. Yeah. He called the mom before when they pulled him over.
Yeah. While during the whole interaction, what is crazy is that just today before I left, she is now saying she want to speed up the case. She want to have a trial, but not really. But she want to go as fast as possible. I mean, ain't no way you can get up out of that. You accidentally pulled out a taser over a gun. That one.
We're talking about the shooting, I believe, Dante Wright.
Dante Wright shooting.
In which, he had a warrant for his arrest for basically the same thing that he was about to do, was about to...
flee?
Yes. Fleeing police. In which... while he was trying to drive off, where it's just like, if you let him drive off, y'all can catch him later. I mean, he's not going to go anywhere. He's literally stuck. But you scream, taser, and mind you, this is Miss Potter. Back a moment, that's actually the one that's going to be tried for murder.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lady.
Yes, it was a lady cop who was training 6 other officers, where it's like, he's surrounded by officers on both sides of the car.
The officer that was arresting him wasn't even her. Right. From her body cam, she walks up there, goes between the arm there, taser. You just emphasizing yourself.
And she said she forgot.
And then
no, but here's the thing though. If you're in a professional field, especially as an officer, mm-hmm. you're trained to have your gun on your dominant side mm-hmm. and your taser on your less dominant side. Yeah. Say, for example, you're right-handed. You're going to have your taser in your left hand. Right. She reached for her right hand, talking about taser. And there were 6 seconds. You can tell the difference between a Glock and a taser. Because a taser has that big yellow block. Yeah. It's really hard to miss that big yellow block, and the weight difference, because the taser is, I believe, is lighter.
I would say the weight difference.
Yeah, it's the weight difference, and you got to think about it. How many times did he shoot? How many times did he shoot her?
Let's give her.
She the shooter.
I feel that she is very remorseful. When if this wasn't no Derek Chauvin kind of thing, this was, I believe, she was gonna shoot anyway, whatever it was, to not have him leave. But like many officers say, you can let them go. You got an ID. You know where they live. So you even know the mama name.
Why did she pull out anyway? That's what I'm trying to understand.
And that's what the problem is. They pull out before, but look at the guy who shot up the black people in the church. Y'all let him walk. The school. He got to eat McDonald's.
He went to Burger King.
Y'all let him walk out. The Atlanta shooter, the grocery store shooter.
And that's why people have the most problem. The people have the biggest problem. People be thinking it's
with police.
It's not even just black and white. It's just that why do you treat black people differently from white people? So it is black and white. I'm saying is, it's black and white. That's what I'm saying. Excuse me. It's black and white because we feel like, as black people, we get treated differently. And I hate when people get on CNN, some people.
Not CNN. No, CNN don't play that.
Yeah, CNN don't play that.
Don't play
some
that.
Stations,
Fox. I don't watch Fox.
Yeah, like, Fox get on there.
If you're watching Fox, you're
and
crazy.
I watch it too. I watch all of them. Like I try to tune into each one to see what people be talking about.
I want to do that, but you're so caught up. Even if you believe in this, Biden didn't win and Trump and all of that. Even
and
if you believe
talking about that on CNN.
Because people on Fox still do that.
Oh, I haven't tuned in later. I just tune in here and there to
even
stuff.
If you still believe that, we have a whole new president.
And y'all still worried about 1992?
He's moving on. Can y'all give him credit for the COVID? Yes, Trump got the vaccine, but Trump left it up to states to distribute. That's why we never had nothing about COVID, or that's why we never had any type of way of curing COVID as fast as we did now. Right now we have 34% of the whole of the US being vaccinated. And I get mad. I don't get mad. It's your prerogative. But if you're not going to get vaccinated and you can die with a mask or without a mask, what's the point of putting a mask on?
Well, no. Okay, so that's my thing. Okay, so you want to say that?
All these masked
okay,
people that
vaccination. My point of view, and I'm gonna give this out. And if you be in the comments saying what you say, I don't care. It's up to you. You say however you feel. Me personally, vaccination. I worked in the ER. Lord. Why are you getting mad?
Because me and Janine do not agree on vaccinations.
Because I worked in the ER with these people. That everybody that had COVID, I was in those rooms. Mm-hmm. So I understand when people stay there in fear of your life. I was in fear of my life every day because I didn't know, if I get it.
So isn't it weird that you don't believe in vaccinations?
Because I don't.
Vaccinations?
Okay, and let me tell you why I don't. Because of some of the people that came in there, and I'm saying this is allegedly. I'm not going to say my hospital or anything. I'm putting allegedly on everything.
You better.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I was going to correct it.
People that have had the COVID and people that have got vaccinated came right back to the hospital with COVID.
Okay.
Now,
hold on.
I'll let you do that. Go ahead and do that. Because
let me just say this. Look, my thing is, it's a fair chance you get it, you don't. No, I never got COVID. I was in those rooms. Sometimes we didn't even know if the patient had COVID, and I was in those rooms, and I never got it. But let me just say, allegedly, people have passed away from this vaccination, right?
Not what? Oh, for the vaccination.
Yeah. Of course, people had to pass. Some people had to pass. Not everybody's gonna get.
I'll give you that.
Not everybody's gonna get it. And you're just gonna be walking around alive.
Right. But what is the percentage on that?
Let me tell you something.
And how many times you take a chance?
The percentage that you're talking about, though, that's what the people put out. That ain't probably really what it is. Just like the people were saying, 1 million people had COVID, 1 million people had this, 1 million people had that. We don't know those numbers was real. We don't know to this day.
Oh my God, are you guys serious?
Okay, so hold on.
Okay,
y'all
go.
Oh my God. That shit.
Okay.
Just because you watch CNN don't mean CNN.
I'm not saying that.
Okay, hold on.
You worked in a hospital.
Exactly. So if I worked in a hospital and I disagree with it, you can't get mad at that because I've seen more than you've seen.
Jenny,
I've seen more than you've seen.
My mom it's people who die from it that we do know.
Exactly, and it's people that have people like me.
And who's to say they never said you wasn't? It's only 95% effective anyway. So let him.
A vaccination does not mean you're not going to get it. A vaccination does not mean it's going to save your life.
And that goes with the flu shot too.
Okay, so my question to
that
you
y'all been doing for years.
So my question to
I never took a flu shot.
Okay, so if you never took a flu shot, you never got the flu. What make you so confident into this vaccination right now?
What makes you non-confident?
Okay, so you can't get mad. Okay, listen, you can't get mad at nobody that don't agree with it just because they've been in the medical field or whatever. Because at the end of the day, if you never got a flu shot and you never got the flu, they say if you don't get the flu, it's some percent that you're gonna get it, and you never got it.
I have underlined. That's why I can't get anything till I know. I have underlying conditions, or else I would have been the first one. But I'm gonna let him. Go
ahead, go.
Okay, so now back to your previous point about people that have gotten the vaccine still getting COVID. Yes, there was a more recent case where they got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine,
and that tells you that too. Y'all don't even know what all them Johnson & Johnson people had to come back to the hospital.
That's no.
Not everybody.
And you can't say everybody, remember?
I said allegedly.
You don't know how many people.
Okay. Hold on a second, This is happening in baseball where 8 players on the New York Yankees tested positive for COVID-19 after they had been fully vaccinated.
And how many was sick?
None of
so
them.
What's the point of getting the vaccination if that's my whole point?
The point of the vaccination is for you to have a better defense against the actual COVID-19, because people that have gotten COVID-19 straight up, there are some that have recovered, some that have not.
Yeah.
Some that have actually, just had underlying conditions to where their immune system couldn't bounce back.
Period.
They couldn't.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It depends on the person's body.
Right. And
it doesn't all the way depend on this. Okay, Regina, you're the main advocate for vaccination, right?
No,
but they have not found. Let me tell you something. Within 6 months, they found this vaccination.
It's been around longer than that.
Okay, so a year.
You can't really talk
Regina,
about this, Janine, because you don't really have. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
You said I can't really talk about it. What? Why not?
No, finish.
No, I'm asking you why I can't talk about it.
Finish, Janine.
I'm asking you. That's a question. Why can't I talk about it?
Back and forth? You number one, you don't believe in it. You don't believe in it in every aspect. In every aspect. You don't believe in the vaccination. You don't believe that people were sick. You don't believe.
I do believe people were sick.
Not really. You said, we're only going by what they tell us.
Regina, if I said I was in a room, I do believe that people were sick. I was in COVID room, so of course I believe people were sick.
Well, you contradicted yourself then.
That's not contradicting myself if I don't believe in the vaccination. Like,
I didn't say that.
My thing is what I'm telling you is it's okay for you to have your opinion. It's okay for me to have my opinion. But you can't get mad. You get frustrated when people don't want to take it.
No, I get frustrated when you want to be around me, and I don't believe like you. I'm not. I mean, if we don't agree that this is real, why you hanging around me? Cause I don't want to be around nobody with no underlying nothing. I got asthma. My lungs already is 50%. Period. So why would I even put myself in these predicaments or situations being around people who don't care?
No, I'm not saying I don't care. I wear my mask.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Can I finish? Okay. Who don't either you don't care or you don't think it's that big of a deal. And even though then we're doing the mask, now they're getting on the mask because California is the only state that is not giving up their mask till June. Why would you want to give up a mask where we're not all the way vaccinated?
And that's my point. He said, "Oh, if you wear your mask now, if you don't get vaccinated, you don't have to wear your mask." Didn't he say that?
Wait, no.
Thank you, and that's the confusion. That's what this is what get me hyped because that's the confusion.
I'm asking you.
No, he did not.
So what did he say?
He's about to tell you.
Okay, so Dr. Fauci, he actually
Fauci,
he actually made the announcement where if you have received both your vaccinations and within that 14-day period, you may be allowed to go outside without your mask.
That's what I just said.
But if you're around somebody who hasn't and you don't know them, that's what like them dudes who just left. They could have had COVID and we don't know that.
Right, but if you are in areas of high volume, a lot of people,
why wouldn't you want to put a mask on?
They still tell you to wear your mask. If you are in a vaccinated small group of people within like 10, 15, 20 people
and everybody was vaccinated,
I would still wear one.
You don't have to wear a mask, but back in my way, you can still wear a mask.
I would still wear a mask. I feel like we should be wearing masks period now.
I feel like the mask thing they already made it political
because we know what's going on now. Like the percentages went down. We see the numbers, but at the same time, you have to understand this. I just feel like, and I'm not taking away what you guys feel. I just feel like if it was so easy to find this, not easy, but because they said they've been working on it for a while. Let's give you that.
COVID been out since March of last year.
Okay, so
no,
really December.
Because
they said longer than that.
I got sick November for 2 weeks.
They said that it spread it out here in the States.
Yes, I worked at a store and it was a Chinese bus. I'm not even trying to get on that China thing, but when I worked at a retail store, the only thing off them little Chinese tours, I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying they were buying up all the masks and all the mask and alcohol. Those were the two things. That's why when March hit, and I stopped working around March, when March hit, we were out of stock of masks and alcohol. And no, mask, alcohol. It was only cleaning stuff We didn't get cleaning stuff till like the January, February. But December, alcohol gone, mask gone.
Okay, so
all
my
first aid
thing
stuff
is,
gone.
I understand where everybody's coming from, and I'm gonna have my opinion. You're gonna have your opinion. I respect y'all opinions. My thing is, I feel like if America could find a vaccine within a couple of years for this situation, they could find a cure for AIDS. They can find a cure.
Okay, here we go with these conspiracy theories.
I'm
First
saying,
of all,
you're not
everybody with that.
mad about it.
No, because with that, everybody knows that
you didn't let me finish.
Because that been out for years.
They
already got a cure for AIDS.
Exactly.
They already got a cure. It's a money
down.
It's a.
What I'm saying is,
you never let me finish.
Okay.
You never let me finish
I
my
wasn't
thing.
finished what I was saying.
Go, Jenny.
What I'm saying is, if they can find a cure if they can find a vaccination for this right here, they could find a cure for years for AIDS, for cancer, for sickle cell, for all these things. They're not working as hard as they was working for this. And I feel like they was working hard for this because they were losing money.
No, because the whole world is dying. You can't make money
if
the whole world is dead.
Cancer. And the whole world is dying.
No,
from
they're
AIDS.
not.
A percentage.
No, they're not. And that's the thing. That's the money game. We already know that.
Okay, well,
that's what I'm saying. We already know why they're not curing cancer and why they're not that.
Okay,
but let's
so
say
that's my
this.
point.
Why are you so afraid to get a vaccination?
I'm
but
not afraid.
I
just don't want to get it.
I'm not talking about you. I'm speaking in general. I'm not saying nothing about you. I'm speaking in general for the people who won't get vaccinated, but if you broke your arm or got a cold, you'll be at the hospital the same way. So what's the difference?
Well,
you don't have to get vaccinated, but okay, you're not going to get vaccinated. Okay, but then you're going to make a mask, which before vaccination was a proven fact. Why you think, for a fact, nobody got sick this year from a flu? And it's because of the mask. Nobody, all the other sicknesses went down except for COVID.
So nobody came in the
because
hospital
of the
with
mask.
the flu.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Janine, I'm not going there with you. I'm not going there with you. Anybody, we could go do the stats. Y'all could do it on your own.
Okay.
We already know there's going to be a few, just like Johnson & Johnson. They distribute that for 70 million people, and 17 out of 7 million got sick.
Okay.
Got a blood clot. So come on, that's you each one teach one, you lose one, you gain one. We're gonna lose people, just like we lost 500,000.
Okay. And on that note, we gonna head out. Can you say your name, say your Instagram?
Regena, damn Gina 4 on Instagram.
And what they can look out, because you got a new business venture that you're doing. What can they look out for?
Well, right now, I'm working on my game truck. I have a game truck business that's going to be available for parties in the summer. And I also have a party rental business service. So you can rent out the lights for your photo background. You can rent out your background jumpers. We make centerpieces. We do the whole birthday party. We got our cheap price and we got our expensive price.
And on that note, make sure you follow her at Damn Gina. Make sure you follow Khash Krew Gaming on Instagram. And I'll see y'all next week, episode 87.
Whoop.
It's time to go.